Hi, Taurus. This is your mid-month October reading for October 15th to the 31st, 2016. This is your angel and your spirituality reading. If you watch some of the other videos that I put out for the other signs, I did do a different spread, a different layout. I am doing a different one for you. I just felt inclined to draw the cards this way. And I've already pre-shuffled and laid your cards out for you, so I'm going to get right into the reading. In the top row, I'm using the Energy Oracle cards. Down here, I'm using the Angel Tarot cards, and then I have the Soul Journey Life Lesson cards for you. And I also pulled a card from the original tarot on your renewal card. Okay, so Taurus, you have a very interesting message. Right off the bat, I can see that for some of my Taurus, there were some goals or areas of your life that you were trying to change, that you wanted to improve. Um, with you have man holding a coin. This could be a man, a male, or a female. Okay. So I could see for some of my Taurus, there was you wanted to work on areas regarding your health, your money, or even bringing in more value into your life in some way. Okay. And what the energy oracle cards are telling you, I can see you're working on goals. I think some of my Taurus, you're working on many goals. I feel like some of my Taurus, you haven't achieved those goals or those outcomes that you wanted, because you have Nine of Fire down here, and the angels are telling you not to give up, to protect that which you have created, to have courage, and to believe in yourself. So I feel like some of my Taurus are just really feeling worn out, and I can see that with the Nine of Wands. Okay. And you're not really sure if you should move in this direction or not. Something's not working out the way you want it to, whatever it is that you were trying to bring or create in your life. Okay. With this card here, though, it actually shows a readiness for you to further your goals. Okay. And receive increased health, money, and value. And this card is also letting you know that greater success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and that you act. And the advice you're getting is to rest and rejuvenate, because you have strategy reversed here. Okay. So what the cards are really saying is you really need to rest and rejuvenate. Go within, do some meditation. Really, meditation is phenomenal in regards to seeking answers or finding clarity or insight about your situation, or how to actually get those desired goals and those outcomes that you want. So really find some time to meditate and get the answers. That's more meaningful. Okay, it could actually be more productive by finding time to meditate rather than just acting, and trying to get results that you're not receiving. Because this card right here, your outcome card, is all about strategy. And like I said, this card is actually reversed for you. So the message is really saying that you need to re-strategize, continue to work towards your goals. Your angels are encouraging you to work towards your goals, and not to give up on what you have created. So some of you have already put a lot of work into this, a lot of hard work, but you're just not seeing your desired outcome. And I'm going to tell you the message I get from pulling the tarot card of maybe why you may be stuck, and what the lesson is that your soul is trying to learn from this lesson. Because, like I said, your angels are really encouraging you to continue to work on these goals and to move in the direction. But the life lesson card for you is change. So there are some changes and some renewal that you need to make in this process as you're trying to attain those goals. With the strategy card reversed, it really indicates that there's a stall in progress due to a lack of planning. So some of my Taurus, you really need to plan more in this area. And like I said, whether it's in any type of career or business that you're trying to build, something that you're trying to create, it's definitely something you're trying to create, or you have tried to create. Because like I said, with the Nine of Fire here, you've put a lot of work into this, okay? And I feel like you're feeling really weighed down and heaviness. You've been kind of spinning your wheels trying to get an outcome or the results of your goals, and it just has not come to fruition for you yet, okay? But some of you're ready to act more and to do more. Like I said, you're being encouraged to take some time out and seek some answers and to re-strategize when you see this card. You have a really good goal in mind, but no specific idea about how to achieve it. This is what this strategy card is saying when it's in the reverse position. Okay. Some of you, your plans have hit a wall for you. Okay, and it's now time to reevaluate things. And it's ironic because you had the angel card that came out for your angel message, and that's exactly what it states: is to review and to evaluate what's going on right now. All right. This card also signifies it. One of the messages of this card, it brings up and it touches on the path of least resistance. Okay, and it's really saying that it may be tempting, but it really leads anywhere. Okay, not to let the mundane task of life eat up all your time and take you off course. Instead of floundering and wandering around in confusion, put some significant mental effort into starting or renewing a comprehensive plan of attack. This card reverse is warning you to get out of the role of passive observer and become the author and director of your own destiny. Okay, so that's a very important message for some of my Taurus. Okay, like I said, there is really something you've been working on very hard that you've been working on, but you're hitting walls with it. Okay, and it's requiring you to take more action and to take greater control. And in doing so, the best way to find out how is to take some time and meditate and using your intuition and seeking those answers. Like I said, you have 9 of fire, so your angels are telling you not to give up on this, to continue to go, that it is going to bring you the desired outcomes of whatever it is that you're looking for, whether it's greater value, increased abundance, increased finances, better health, whatever area it is for you. They're telling you to continue to move in this direction. You have the advice of renewal, which talks about review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So I feel like some of my Taurus, you're stuck in something or some old aspect, experience, or circumstance of something in your past, I feel, that you may be thinking about or just feeling really weighed down from, because I pulled the the 9 of Wands out, okay? And you have change for the soul journey life lesson card, okay? And it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So you're really being encouraged to take more control and more action, and to replan this ideal or these goals that you have so that they can be successful. Okay, and you're, like I said, your cards are encouraging you to move forward with it. There's nothing telling you not to, or telling you that you're not on the right path. And it's really asking you to review and evaluate the what's going on, and that it's time to move in a new direction with this goal. It's time to really take some action and to put some mental process behind it and push forward. What I'm getting when I see the 9 of Wands and I see the change card here is that some of my Taurus, you're in a victim consciousness, okay? And when I say victim consciousness, is that you've had a lot happen in your life. You've had a lot of experiences. You've had a lot of people. You've had a lot of circumstances that have really, they've been battles for you. It's been an ongoing battle for a very long time, and you're kind of like wounded from it all, okay? So you don't have the mental clarity or focus you need to move in this direction because you still have toxic energies, and some of your emotions are still very attached to those experiences. If this is a new role for you, something that you're trying to do that's completely different, then you really have to step into that new role and leave behind what needs to be left behind. But you see, he's wounded and he has the bandage around his head. So I really get this is your consciousness, your way of thinking, your set of beliefs, your mindset. And I feel like it's a victim conscious for you, that, and you just feel very weighed down and oppressed by life. Okay. And you're trying to come out of that, and you're trying to move forward in a direction, and create a new life for yourself. Okay. Um, and you've been working towards this, but you're just still not getting the results that you need and that you want to see. Okay, so it's really about changing that victim consciousness, taking some action, and making some change, because that's your life lesson card. And I'm going to read that for you, so you know exactly what that means, because I think it's very important for you in this situation. But it's really about you needing to make movement, taking action, and getting away from this victim consciousness and leaving behind you. You see, he's got one wand in front of him and the rest are behind. You have to leave those wands behind you. You have to leave those circumstances, those situations that didn't work out for you, and just so that you can move forward, because it's almost like you're trying to move forward, but you're being pulled back still by some experience that has a heavy weight on you. You're still thinking about something that didn't work out that you wanted to work out. And so it didn't. So you stepped out in a new direction in hopes to make something else work that would bring you in greater value in your life, that would bring you your finances in a different way. And you're right on track, but there's a reason why your goals and results aren't coming to fruition yet. And I think you're stuck in between these two energies of the past and trying to move forward. So you're not, like I said, you're not actually really mentally clear and focused. Okay. And that's why this card, the strategy card being reversed, it's warning you to get out of the role of the passive observer of, and that means of what you want, what you think you want, and to become the person, the author and the director of your own destiny, for you to direct it. So you need to make some plans, use your intentions, and really, really take the action to move in that direction. Especially when I see the change card as your soul lesson card. I use these cards. They are the soul's journey lesson cards. Okay. There are, for any of you that don't know, situations, circumstances, and people who will present in our lives. Okay. The important thing for you to realize, if you keep getting repeating experiences, reoccurring situations, and reoccurring relationships. And when I mean relationships, it doesn't just have to be love relationships. It could be with family, it could be with friends, it can be intimate. They are apparent for a reason. Before we even came here to the earth plane and reincarnated in our physical bodies, our souls, they knew what lessons we needed to learn when we came here. That was part of our reason for being here at this time and being in our bodies. We asked to reincarnate here. There was lessons that we needed to learn, that we wanted to learn, and our soul has already predetermined those situations, circumstances, and people. So things that are showing up for you, okay, there's a lesson, a life lesson that your soul is trying to learn from it so that it can evolve and you can evolve into your highest self and really fulfill your purpose of why you are here. Okay, you have change in the situation. And it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay, I'm going to read it right from the book for you because I feel like the message is just so vital that I don't want to miss anything or leave out anything that you need to know. And what this card is saying is there's a certain comfort in the idea of living a life without surprises. The status quo has an appeal, but you will never learn or grow if your circumstances stay the same. Everybody wants life to be better, but that requires change. You have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. With change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad because all change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it with a lack of control. Life happens and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. Okay? So in this situation, what I'm getting for some of my Taurus is that there is change that needs to be made. Okay, rather in your actions, in your thought process, in your behavior or behavior patterns or old habits. And I really think it's you changing and moving away from old situations and circumstances that didn't work out. And your angels are suggesting and they're encouraging you that it's time to move in a new direction. And this card also states a favorable assessment of the facts. So you have to look at the situation from a higher perspective. That is what you're being encouraged to do. Look at the situation as it's not occurring to you, but it's occurring for you. This situation is going to cause you to change. Change is very hard. I know it's very difficult, but it is very necessary for us to evolve and to live a better life. And that's what some of my Taurus, you're trying to do. I really feel that a lot of you are trying to make things different in your life because of feeling like this, oppressed and weighed down by either your jobs, your careers, the people that come into your life, your finances not being what you want them to be. So I feel like some of my Taurus, you have really, really have thought of and taken a lot of time to consider how you can change these things. And I feel like you really have made some goals, okay? And I feel like you have been working on them and you have been pursuing them, but perhaps you've been inconsistent because it's hard to break away from that old. And if you're feeling like this, weighed down and burdened by life or whatever has occurred in the past, because it's really what has occurred in the past that's making you feel like this, you're not realizing that you could have a new beginning and just step forward, okay? Like I said, it's hard to move in these energies. I would really suggest energy clearing for you, okay? or chakra balance in, all right, to remove these old toxic energies or these energies of feeling weighed down and burdened. And I always, like I said, I always feel meditation. Meditation will really, really help you remove these energies. While you're meditating, call in your angels, okay? Ask them to remove these toxic, heavy energies from you during your meditation. It is really beneficial, and I know it works because I use it in my daily life, and it has helped me move through tremendous obstacles and challenges that I have encountered along my own journey, and it is very, very beneficial. But you got to change this victim consciousness. You have to see, and he's even looking to the back. He's looking to the past. He wants to move forward with this one wand, but he has all these things from the past that are weighing on him. To me, that resembles things that have happened are still dwelling in your mind. And if you're not aware of it, it's probably there unconsciously. There's something that didn't work in your life that I think is really, really bothering you, that it's weighing on you very heavily. And you're trying to move away from it, but it's still there. It's lingering for you. Okay. And that victim consciousness is, this didn't work. That didn't work. It's not fair. I tried hard. I gave it my all. I did everything I was supposed to do, and it didn't work. That can be very true, Taurus, okay? But you have to change your perspective to, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm trying to build. This is what I am going to do. Because that will really raise your energy, increase your vibration, and keep you focused. You have to look forward and say, this is what I'm planning. This is how I'm going to increase my finances. This is how I'm going to improve my health. Make that plan. Because like I said, you have the strategy plan here. So you're acting, but it's not really you don't have it really planned out so that you're consistent with it. Okay, I want to see you get out of this energy. Okay, Taurus, that is your mid-month reading. All right. I hope the message helped. Let me know if it resonated with you. Remember, your main message here is keep going in this direction. Don't give up on it. Take a step back. Review what's happening. See what changes you need to make. Really consider this Nine of Wands energy in your reading. Okay. And see if are you really looking to the past, even though these things didn't work and you think that you let it go because you moved forward in this new direction. Really take the necessary steps, make the changes that you need to make to bring all your goals to fruition for you. All right, Taurus, I hope the rest of your October is beautiful, and I really hope you're able to make the changes you need to move forward.